You can be a team if you don't have teamwork. Chances are you're not going to be a winning team. Does that make sense? I'm going to go back over here because I wrote this up. Look what I did. Teamwork. T. Trust.
A.
Right? Did we trust today? Yes. E. Encouragement. Did that happen today?
Yep.
It sure did. A. Acceptance. Was there some of that in the room today?
Yep.
Uh-huh. M. Motivation. Do you agree? W. A willingness to learn. O. Opportunity. R. Respect. And K. Knowledge. So, when you trust, would you say that you're completely invested? And that's when things happen, right? If I came in here and I didn't prep you and we started doing a warm-up, do you think we would have had the same result today? You don't know who I am. You don't know how I work. But I built your trust, and we were able to get invested in what we were planning to do today. And that's how you move forward. Okay? Encouragement. Everyone needs feedback in order to improve. And it needs to be positive. I just think that positive encouragement builds confidence. Yes, I need to be honest, and sometimes I have to tell you, you look like shit, right? And there are going to be those moments. I have those moments with DTC. Trust me, as I build my relationship with them, I can let them know how I truly feel. But I also need to build that trust in order for me to give them encouragement. I think today went really well because it was really positive. Okay? Acceptance. There were no egos. To me, egos equals ignorance. And I cannot tolerate egos. When I have a dancer in the room, in a competitive group, I prefer not to have them in my group. Now, ego can confidence can sometimes be construed as ego, and so we have to be careful when we're confident that we demonstrate humility. That's the difference, okay? But when you have ego, there's no opportunity to learn, and there's no opportunity for growth, okay? Motivation. The biggest things about why I think my team is successful is because I actually get them to believe that they can win. They believe that they can do this. They know no different. You believed today that you were pretty spectacular, and look at what you did. Just saying. Willingness to learn. Each individual has to be willing to do the work. And guess what? It's a lot of work. The work starts after you learn the choreography. That's when when the work starts, when you're cleaning the routine, when you're making sure that everyone's at the same level, making sure that every arm movement is exactly the same, and we're all doing it over and over and over again. We all have to be on the same page, and we all have to decide, like we did today, that we're going to work to our full potential. And we had an agreement. That's how you become successful. Okay, opportunity. As a choreographer, I need to be open-minded and I have to allow you all to achieve what you're truly capable of. I cannot label any one of you. The moment I do that, I am destroying your opportunity to be the best that you can be. I'm going to give you an example. Every year I hold auditions for DTC. And there's always a couple of kids on the cusp. Like I take maybe 33 to 35 kids. And I always have a group of kids which I call VID dancers, very important dancers, because they learn everything, but they don't necessarily have a spot because I can only put 25 in the group. And this one year, there was 2 kids. I wasn't going to take them, and I actually took them out of the room and I said, you know what? I think I have to let you go. And they started crying, and I was like, oh, what am I doing? Like, this is crazy. I said, okay, you're gonna be on the team, but I can't promise that you're ever gonna perform. However, if you work hard and you prove yourself, you know, everybody has an opportunity to be on the team. Well, this one boy, he started the year in grade 10 with super long hair, couldn't see his face. His sleeves were like this. He would not look at me in the eye. He wouldn't let me hug him. And he danced like this. Couldn't see his hands, drove me nuts, okay? Was in the musical. I was like, why is this kid in the musical? Comes in, takes my dance class in grade 10. Auditions the next year, was not on the team, but in the group. Within 3 months, because I kept saying to him, you're incredible, you're amazing, you can do this, I believe in you. Keep working as hard as you're working because you are fantastic. And within 3 months, he was on the team and somebody else became a VID. Guess what? At the end of that year, he cut his hair a little bit. Okay? And then the next year, 11, or whatever it was, I can't remember, short sleeves. Okay? All of a sudden, he was a back row dancer, became a front row dancer, started wearing shorts, allowed me to hug him, turned into an incredible performer. And when he graduated, he cut his hair. I could see his face. He shed his insecurities and his lack of confidence, and he turned into this incredible human being because there was a moment where I almost labeled him, but I didn't label him. And that is opportunity. Can I tell you another story? Romeo Subban was a hockey player in my Sister's Most Wanted group. He was in the back of the room. I made this kid move up to the front row. I was in his face yelling at him, blah, 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 you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Look at him now. An incredible human being. Couldn't put 2 steps together. Hockey player. Or was it football? I can't remember. But back row. Now look at him. Seriously. Opportunity. Huge. Respect. I can only demonstrate respect to you if you demonstrate respect to me, so I can demonstrate respect to you, so you can demonstrate respect to each other. That's how it works. That's how we become a team. When we truly, ultimately respect each other's abilities, whatever they are, and appreciate them. And last, knowledge. My ability to give you everything that I know so that you can be the best that you can be. And for you to be open to accept that knowledge. Game day, performance day, it's about being together, warming up together, finding a ritual that gets you guys to come together. So what did we do? We did jumping jacks, we did push-ups, we did crunches, we did plank, and we did that and we counted together, we came together, right? A ritual. Sometimes I get my group to pray, or whatever that is, like get into a group and talk about what our corrections are, what we need to focus on. Everybody challenges the group to do something so that we're all on the same page. We have to agree to be on the same page. So I usually get them in a circle. Then